Hello, welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is for Wednesday, August 12th. If you weren't able to join us live and in person, not to worry. We have everything you'll want right here in one lesson. As always, if you're watching this not live and there's time to think or you need to pause this for any reason, definitely go ahead and pause this video. If you are working on something that we give you instructions to work on, pause until you are finished working and then come back to our video and hit play again. We don't leave time for thinking or work time in the video just because I know you can pause it and you can do that anytime you need. But like we said on Monday, our theme this week is just math. If you're joining us live later this week, please turn on your camera and make sure you have your school supplies when class starts. Awesome. So excited to be here with you today. We are going to start our opening activity today with drawing an animal. I want you to start by thinking about an animal that you feel like. You may feel like a bear, you may feel like a fish, you may feel like a horse. And there's no wrong answer. We've talked about math, we talked about how there is no wrong answer very often. So I want you to think about that animal and then draw it. Draw the animal you feel like. I'd love to have you share your drawing in a comment below or in a Schoology discussion. That would be awesome. You can also text or email it to me as well. Pause it here and join us when you have finished drawing your animal that you feel like today. Awesome. I'm so glad you've come back to join us. We're going to start today as well with a fun thing I like to start called this or that. You'll get two things to choose from. Think about which one you prefer and why, and then share it in a comment below or in our Schoology discussion. I'd love to see which one you choose from these pairs. And also take a moment to see what other people have chosen that they prefer. So our first pair are dogs or cats. Do you prefer dogs or do you prefer cats? Drop a comment below, post on Schoology, let us know what you think. Get ready for our second choice of this or that. Do you choose outside or inside? Are you somebody who likes to be outside hiking, walking, reading a book outside, biking? Or are you someone who prefers to be inside? Do you like the comforts of your house, hanging out, playing video games, sleeping, cooking? Do you prefer the outside or the inside? All right, and our third choice of this or that is Instagram or TikTok, or neither. It's absolutely okay if you don't like either. But if you do, drop a comment below or add it to our discussion. I'd love to hear which one you chose. So the next thing we're going to attempt is a picture sort. You will see two groups of pictures, and then we're going to try and figure out why the person who grouped these, why the student that grouped these pictures grouped them the way that they did. So we will go ahead and we will look at the two sets of pictures, and we're going to take a lot of time to think about why the student grouped them the way they did. I will ask us some questions to get us started once I show the pictures, just to give us some starting thoughts, but I'd love to know why you said the student grouped these pictures right here the way they did. So on the left side, you of course see a flower pot, a sign with an arrow going up, an arrow going down, and a stop sign. And then on the right side, we've got a triangle, an ice cream cone, and a T. So how did the student decide how these objects should be sorted? What attributes or parts of the picture did the student use when sorting the objects? Don't pause it yet. I have a few questions I want to ask you first, but just to get your thinking going. What do you know from this task? What are you thinking about? Where do you think you should begin? Do first. Do you need to look at these pictures again in a different way? What did you notice these pictures have in common? What did you notice about each individual picture? What are the attributes or shapes of these pictures called? Have we seen these parts of pictures before? What do you notice about the lines or the angles or the shapes, the type of shape? What do you notice about these? All right, if you need more time to think about this, that is absolutely okay. It is a tough picture sort. So pause it here, and then when you have your answers to this, I'd love to hear it in a comment below or on Schoology. Now that you've figured out why they're sorted each way, you came up with a rule for why the 3 on the left were there and the 3 on the right were there. I'd love for you to draw a picture that would fit each side of this sort. So add one to the side with the stop sign, the 2 arrows, and the flower pot, depending on the rule you chose. And then draw a shape that matches the triangle, the ice cream cone, and the T, depending on the rule you chose for that side. Pause it here. I'd love for you to draw on a piece of paper and then share your drawing. And then as we close out our lesson today, I want us to reflect on today. What is something that went well in math today? In the time since we started this lesson to now, what is something that went well? I want you to write your thoughts down, complete sentences if you can, and then share it in a comment or a post on Schoology. Awesome. I look forward to seeing you soon. You do have an assignment in our Thursday folder on Schoology for you to work on Thursday when we're having our asynchronous or independent work time. But I hope to see you in a live class soon. As always, feel free to reach out to me via call, text, or email, or a message on Teams. I hope you have an awesome day. Take care, Trojans.